Alright, so once again, I'm going to give my overall thoughts right here at the beginning, and then there's going to be a big spoiler section with low breakpoints in between, so, okay? Okay. Alright, I'm going to give episode 2 of The Mandalorian, The Tribes of Tatooine, I'm going to bump this up to an A. I think this definitely fixed a lot of the problems I had with the first episode. The narrative doesn't bounce around as much, I think it has a better flow. Performances are still strong, some good action sequences in this, and I do think it does a better job at world building, so yeah. If I do have any problems with it, is I do think the pacing gets a little clunky towards the end. I won't get too much more into that because that would be spoilers, and I'll save that for the spoiler section. But yeah, episode 2 definitely gets an A.
Marfa, are you downstairs again, honey?
Oh, not now, Mom. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I'm late. Oh, joy! Down in front. I'm not worthy. Oops. Sorry.
Okay, once again, this is a spoiler section, so skip to right here to avoid everything. Alright, so, yes, episode 2 is titled The Tribes of Tatooine, and it picks up right where episode 1 left off. Fennec is bringing her hostage, who I thought was the mayor's daimyo, but no, it turns out he's an assassin from a group called the Order of the Night Wind. I almost said the Knights of the Order Wind, but that's not right. The Order of the Night Wind. He refuses to speak, that is, until Fennec drops him into the Rancor pit, and him thinking that the monster is going to come and eat him is going to, yeah, proves enough for him to give up that it was the mayor. Mayor Mock, oh boy, what did I, Mock Faiz? Yeah, I got it right here. It's Mock Shies, sorry, yeah. Mayor Mock Shies is the one who hired him. And they go to the mayor, who is an Ithorian. That's the creatures with like the big kind of flat-nosed planarian worm type face, and they speak out of the vents on the side of the neck. And the mayor basically says, like, no, I didn't hire him. In fact, these people aren't supposed to be practicing bounty hunting within the city, so you've actually done me a favor. And killed him and rewards Boba Fett with the bounty. And he's like, I didn't come here for the bounty, but I'll take this as the tribute. But, the mayor basically directs it to Garza's bar, and they said, because she apparently has some information, and the big information is that Jabba the Hutt's twin cousins are laying claim to this territory as their rightful crime empire, I guess, for lack of a better term, and soon they are riding into they're riding into the village. I can't think what it's oh boy. Oh, I mucked that part up. Let's see, it's come on, I know I got this around here somewhere. Anyway, they come riding into town, and they square off. They don't really fight with Boba, but they kind of, stare him down. They did not give names for the Jabba twins, at least not that I've been, the Hutt twins, at least as I've been able to discern. However, they do have a new Wookiee enforcer named, bear with me as I try to pronounce this, Krrsantan. Krrsantan. So, I know this is a character that has appeared in the Star Wars comics. It's been in he has been in the Darth Vader comics and the Doc Aphra comics, but I haven't read a lot of those, so yeah, it was a new character to me at least, and it looks kind of cool. It's nice to see Wookiees other than Chewbacca and his family, so it's definitely very impressive looking. Unfortunately, we don't get too much of that. As Boba, like I said, is able to basically talk the Hutts down, saying, hey, look, bloodshed here, not good for business. Like, I'm trying to set things up and run things a little bit more smoothly than you, and here you are coming in, you want to start a fight and hurt people. It's like, it's not going to look good. And, it's basically like, the Hutts basically realize that, yeah, maybe we have the numbers on our side, but that doesn't necessarily mean we could win. And they agree to back off for now. At this point, everyone Boba and Fennec return to the palace, where Boba enters the Metapod again, and he starts dreaming back to his time with the Tusken Raiders, and we kind of get him sort of integrating himself more into the village. He learns to fight with the Tusken Raider staff. I don't know the name of, unfortunately. Yeah, he learns to fight with that, and then suddenly it's all interrupted by this train thing going by, and people on board the train opening fire on this group of Tusken Raiders and killing innocents and banthas and children, and that just kind of upsets him to the point that he tracks down the bandits who were harassing these moisture farmers earlier, which they've turned it into a different type of watering hole, the farm into a different type of watering hole. He beats all of them up, steals their speeder bikes, and takes them back to the Tusken village, basically so he can train them to attack this train on the speeder bikes. And, eventually, after a lot of trying and via montage, they learn to do it right. They attack the train. They basically find out that someone is mining spice like they do on Kessel, and it's, Boba seems to think they're maybe working for the Order of, the criminal syndicate from Solo, a Star Wars movie. I can't remember what it's called now. I just looked it up too. Is it Black Dawn, Black Rainbow, something like that? And that is sort of like you're working with one of these crime syndicates, and if you come through here and you don't shoot anyone, the Tuskens will protect you from any other outside bandits. But, if you shoot at them, you're running a risk. And, the Tuskens will look over you, but for a price. And you go tell your employers that, and they can come and mine all they want. But after that, get through here and get through cleanly. Don't cause ruckus. And because of his actions, it's like the Tuskens basically induct him into the tribe. There's this big ceremony. And tipping point is they bestow upon Boba Fett a lizard that crawls up into his nose so they can lead him on a spiritual vision quest to a tree where he can get his own special bantha staff carved for him. And that's basically how the episode ends. So, like I said, that's where the ending, I think the pacing at the end gets a little clunky here and there. It's not particularly, this is where it's like, there's kind of you really should have just ended with him, freeing destroying the train and, learning how to be a crime boss from that a little bit, by showing that he's going to bestow mercy upon these people to, maybe spread better word than just killing and leaving messages, because that just doesn't work. And that's where that's really where it should have left off. The bit afterward just really, really, really felt superfluous and tacked on. Like they, for some reason, needed to pad this out to 50 minutes when the previous episode was only like 45. I mean, not even that. I think it was like 42. It was a shorter episode. So, this one, it felt a little padded out in all opinions. But still, this was more than enjoyable. That's why I gave it an A.
Prepare yourself for Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire. The cruel crime lord Shizor directs the carbonite capture of Han Solo and his imprisonment aboard bounty hunter Boba Fett's battle-ready Slave One. Now, Luke Skywalker goes undercover with Soldier of Fortune Dash Rendar as he rips through space in his battle-transforming Outrider. But can they stop Slave One in time? It's the ultimate ships for the ultimate battle. Dare to enter the shadows. Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire. Figures and vehicles each sold separately from Kenner.
Okay, so like I said last time, I'm not going to be doing a weekly recap and review for all of these. This was just to kind of compensate for the fact that I thought the first two episodes were premiering in the first week, and they're not. So, okay. Anyway, we will return to the Book of Boba Fett when I guess the series concludes at episode 7, I believe. At least that's what it said when I looked it up. Anyway, the next video after this is probably... there's probably going to be at least one more Madden video in between that and then the random trade review on Star Trek The Next Generation Ghosts. See you all next time. Hey guys, remember, you can help support my channel at patreon.com/sleepytimeforcat productions, where you can help request a movie, even if it's something like, say, Sonic the Hedgehog or the next Purge film. I'll review it.